Morning, kids. You all know the story of blind Bartimaeus?
Now, they came to Jericho. As he went out of Jericho with his disciples and a great multitude, blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, sat by the road begging. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Then many warned him to be quiet, but he had cried out all the more, "Son of David, have mercy on me." So Jesus stood still and commanded him to be called. Then they called the blind man, saying to him, "Be of good cheer, rise, he is calling you." And throwing aside his garment, he rose and came to Jesus. So Jesus answered and said to him, "What do you want me to do for you?" The blind man said to him, "Rabboni, that I may receive my sight." Then Jesus said, Go your way, your faith has made you well." And immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus on the road.
See, I'm blind Bartimaeus. I'm not blind anymore. I've already been healed. I came all the way from Jericho to speak to you all this morning. How many of you know Jesus? Okay, so I was once blind, and I can still remember like it was yesterday. They said Jesus was coming through. He wasn't going to stop in Jericho. He was just passing through. But when I heard about it, I had to get him to heal me. Because I had never seen his miracles. I always heard about them. So I had faith that he could heal me. When he came through, I cried out, "Jesus."
"Shut up, old man, he can't hear you."
That was what the crowd was saying. I mean, I just kept getting louder and louder. And they finally stopped. And the disciples came to me and said, "He's calling you." So immediately, I got up from where I was at and threw off my robe and went to Jesus. Does anybody know what that robe represents? What does that robe represent? No, I was a beggar. My dad Bartimaeus took me to the roadside every day. That robe represents shame. I was living in shame. Jesus healed me. I don't have to live in shame anymore. My faith made me whole again. I no longer lived in shame. I didn't have to beg anymore. Now I follow Jesus. I was born that way. It was a long walk. I walked. That's what we did back in those days. We walked everywhere. Yes, my feet are hurting. How many know what faith is?
Faith is something you're not scared of something, but you are really scared. You're not totally scared. thing you can't see.
Exactly. You have to believe. I'm happy I'm not blind anymore. I couldn't have made it here if I was still blind. Any more questions?
Where were you at when Jesus spoke you?
I was in Jericho.
How about, were you in a building or were you outside?
I was on the side of the road, begging. Yes, I seen Jesus. That's the first thing I saw when I received my sight.
But how isn't that the first thing I saw if you were
Bartimaeus.
If you were so blind you couldn't make it.
Mhm.
Someone said,
Yeah, someone would have to walk me here. Yes, I did. After he healed me, I followed him.
how was that the first thing you see when Jesus decided to do it?
He healed my eyesight.
Oh.
Jesus was the first thing I seen when I received my sight back.
Oh. How many miles did it take for you to walk here? Or did you ride it in Boise?
I don't know, it was a long way.
I have a question. So after he gave you your sight, how did you feel then about him? What were your thoughts about Jesus?
I loved him with everything I had.
What about everybody around you? They amazed?
I still, yeah, everybody around me was amazed. I still love the people that told me to shut up.
So you have to love everybody, but you don't have to like them.
So guys, when you guys were asking about his robe, so he wore this robe when he was blind and he had to beg. And we've learned with Jesus, when we turn our lives over to Jesus, he gives us a new life. Right? Did Bartimaeus get a new life when he got his sight?
Yeah.
Yeah, blind Bartimaeus was no longer blind. And so he gave up. This was his old life, and he gave it up. His old life is gone. He's got a brand new life. He can see, he can live for Jesus, and that's what happens to you guys. When you give your life to Jesus, you get a brand new life. You can throw away lying. You can throw away disobeying your parents. You can throw away being mean and saying bad words. You can throw away stealing. All of that stuff is gone, and you've got a brand new life that you can live for Jesus. And that's what his coat represents. That old life is gone. He doesn't have to beg anymore. He can get a job and he can work, because when he was blind, he couldn't work. Now he can get a job, he can work, he can live for Jesus, he can see, he can go around and tell people about Jesus, and it's the same for you. You may not have an actual coat on, but you have a life that you live before you give it to Jesus. And when you give it to Jesus, then you can live a whole new life. You can tell the truth. You can obey. You can get along with your brothers and sisters. You can tell other people about Jesus. You can pray for other people. Those are the things you can do with your new life.
I have a question.
Okay.
If you were blind and you were begging, how would you know where Jesus was when you were begging?
People were saying he was coming through.
Yeah, but how did you know? What if he wasn't even actually turning? And
He was passing through Jericho.
I know, but
So I called out his name. I didn't know where he was, but I knew he was coming through. My faith